We're ready to talk, are you?
Now we drop two. Now we drop one.
Saturday, October 1. Fine Foods Inc. and the House of Angostura present the first ever all-inclusive Isle of White Oak Ultimate Boat Fest featuring live Triple K. Alongside the Doctor, Miguel Labadie, dressed in white and yellow and confetti like you've never done before. Boarding 2:30 p.m. from Rosa Bayfront. Departs 3 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets, $150 available at Pizza Hut Delivery, Save-A-Lot Express Lane, and Fine Foods Wholesale, Rosso and Jimmit. Unlimited drinks, eats, and pure bacchanal. There we open the independent season on the water with Triple K and the Doctor. All-inclusive Isle of White Oak Ultimate Boat Fest. Saturday, October 1.
Solo Jams presents the second Black and Yellow Annual Affair at the Rochdale Center, 16965 137 Avenue, Jamaica, New York. The biggest bands and artists on the lineup Saturday, September 3rd. Colton T. Swinging Stars. Major Mistake. Asa Bunton. Triple K. It's the second annual Black and Yellow Affair. Tickets only $40. Call 347-470-9031 or check Solo Jams Facebook. For more details. Doors open 10 p.m. The biggest weekend affair for Labor Day. Triple K, Asa Bunton, Swinging Stars, Major Mistake, Colton T, and more. Yellow and Black. Don't miss it. See you there. Saturday, September 3rd.
Saturday, September 3, inviting Posse to Paybush to Tebow, the entire North. It's a free back to school, only Goldie Jam at the Seabreeze Bar and Solda and Zime with the top guys in the business, Mr. Mix, Dr. Miguel Labadie, and Matt in the morning. White Oak and Black Label Rum Special, Kubuli free for $10. No wallflowers, hold your partner and dance. Saturday, 3rd September, Seabreeze Bar, back to school, only Goldie with Mr. Mix, Matt, and the Doctor. Sponsored by Fine Foods Inc., Kubuli, and Digicel.
Back to school time is here and you don't have to break the bank to get all that the kids need. Shop at Save-A-Lot HBC, offering the best quality at the best prices, giving you great value for every dollar spent. Go back to school the Save-A-Lot way with all the great gear you need. Save-A-Lot, where back to school savings is made easy every day.
One Step In Eating House, a blend of Dominica, Jamaica, and Guyana, is newly opened. On the menu, roti, Ziggy Marley wings, festivals, escovitch fish, oxtail, and curry goats, bachelor packages, soup days, and surprises. One Step In Eating House is open from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Located on 27 Great George Street in Roseau. Call for order or delivery 276-8081 or 449-8081. One Step In Eating House, a blend of Dominica, Jamaica, and Guyana.
Good morning again. We're going to open the lines here for a while. It appears that there's some development in Venezuela. Opposition and pro-government supporters in a joint demonstration. Heard that? Opposition and pro-government supporters in a joint demonstration. Roads blocked and the sale of gasoline may have stopped. It appears things are getting worse there in Venezuela. Now, pro-government supporters and the opposition in a joint demonstration. Give me a call, 449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097.
One, now we drop two, now we drop one.
Saturday, October 1, Fine Foods Inc. and the House of Angostura present the first ever all-inclusive Isle of White Oak Ultimate Boat Fest featuring live Triple K. Alongside the Doctor, Miguel Labadie, dressed in white and yellow and confetti like you've never done before. Boarding 2:30 p.m. from Rosa Bayfront. Departs 3 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets, $150 available at Pizza Hut Delivery, Save-A-Lot Express Lane, and Fine Foods Wholesale, Rosso and Jimmit. Unlimited drinks, eat and pure bacchanal. There we open the independent season on the water with Triple K and the Doctor. All-inclusive Isle of White Oak Ultimate Boat Fest. Saturday, October 1.
It's an open line. Let's take our first call here. Hello.
Good morning, Brother Matthias Peltier. How are you?
How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing very fine.
All right.
Piece of information for you. Venezuela is planning to send the wife of a soldier. Her name is Yeltiza del Orellana to give birth on Bird Rock so that they can colonize Bird Rock and reclaim to Bird Rock. So while we are sleeping, Venezuela is taking action. The other piece of information is a certain official of a village council on the West Coast was given $17,000 for someone who needs medical attention overseas. And that person misappropriated $9,000 of the $17,000.
Repeat that again.
A certain official of a village council on the West Coast was given $19,000 on behalf of someone who needs to seek medical attention overseas. And that person took for themselves $9,000 of the $17,000. Thank you very much, Mr. Peltier. Have a pleasant day.
We'll have to investigate that. The numbers again are 449-3095-96 and 97. Toronto, good to know that you're listening this morning. Hello. Talk to me.
I agree with you, Matt. Why would they give a second party that money? You should have to investigate before you go further with that argument. Thank you.
Hello, talk to me here.
Yes, good morning, Matt. How are you?
Morning to you, yes.
Matt, the protest that is going on in Venezuela right now with all hands on deck. We need a kind of protest like that in Dominica where nurses, doctors, tout monde get together and have a major protest, Matt. It's time we let's carry it, know that what is going on in Dominica there, we're dissatisfied with it, Matt. And we need electoral reform. We want the cleaning of the voters list, and we want ID card for voting. Matt, we fed up with that. It's time we teach that rotten scoundrel a lesson. Bye-bye.
Hello, talk to me.
Matt, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
Good.
Matt, I want to advise your listeners this morning, let me piggyback on your program, that on Sunday the 4th, the Nation and Kingdom Building broadcast will be on, and I am now relaying a very powerful message. The poor, oppression, and social justice part 1 is a two-pronged message, so I'm inviting your listeners to listen to that program on Sunday and the following Sunday. The poor, oppression, and social justice part 1. God bless you.
Hello, talk to me here.
Morning, Matt.
To you, sir.
Matt, can you tell me it's on Ireland right now?
Repeat.
Huh?
Repeat the question, sir.
I'm asking whether Stuart is on Ireland right now.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's good. I will keep away from the leadership of this country. We try to this man right away.
And you're asking for him to return?
The country?
But you just asked for him to return.
Yeah, well, I'm one thing he's there, but he needs to resign. Send his resignation in.
All right. It's an open line. Somebody says in a WhatsApp message, Matt, we are in trouble in this country. The Princess Margaret Hospital, our main national hospital, does not have hepatitis B vaccine, an important drug used for pregnant women to fight diseases such as cholera and waterborne diseases which pregnant other mothers must take. There are no containers to collect specimen, yet thousands of dollars was spent in hospital groundbreaking. Even top shelf Hennessy fellas had drinking on that day. We are in trouble. This is a serious threat to our health system. How can this be? I'm hearing the sad news that yesterday in Concord, one elderly man was struck by a vehicle. He was walking to the store to buy some salt right next to the property that O.J. Serafin once owned. They're really sorry to hear that. Hello, talk to me.
But do you know that the X-ray is not working in the hospital for the longest while now, Matt? I know that for a fact. Because
well, I learned that somebody was brought in to try to fix it.
Matt, for so long? We fix it if it got breaking down all the time. Get a new one.
Or maybe it's a new one. Maybe they just don't know how to deal with it, and they need to bring in some experts to work on it. It's 8:31. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Matt.
How you doing, my friend?
Well, Matt, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Matt, I have some challenges, I cannot understand why the barefooted man, the average man, is always asked to pay while the rich and the well-to-do get away with things scot-free. The Prime Minister told us that he put $10 million in the aid bank for farmers. He put $15 million for the hotel industry for people to go and take loan.
Mm-hmm.
But he tells you have to pay back, and he preaches how beautiful the interest is at a 3%. But them Kempinski people, them people that build in the hotel in Portsmouth, he gives them 15 acres of our lands. That land they may be selling some 500 square foot based on the location. But he gives them 15 acres free for themselves. He gives them some 700 to 800 passports to sell. And the hotel is theirs. So what kind of thing is that? And the $10 million he put in the aid bank, claiming it's for farmers, but I have concluded already it's for his friends. He's telling the farmers they have to pay back. So the Dominican farmers whose passport was sold for foreigners to build hotel, they don't have to pay back no passport, no loan. You understand? But they must continue to sell our passport and they're going to own the hotels. Might you find that making sense? Might if I have access to those monies, I will go and take it and will not pay. Because it's my money, it's our passport money. I mean, the Prime Minister must stop using the Dominican.
Well, maybe you should give every Dominican a passport to sell, huh?
Well, maybe we don't have the intellectual capacity to go and the ability to go in the Middle East and they're selling passport for crooks and criminals. Them fellas just arm themselves with bomb and thing. But what I'm saying is, my goodness, you put $10 million there. Let the farmers take the thing and jumpstart themselves. What foolishness you telling them about payback, my penalty? For example, a money like that, Dapex was the best available company to deal with it. So Dapex would sign a contract with the farmers to take that stuff and give them the money to jumpstart their farm and to improve themselves. You taking it to put it in the aid bank. Some of them are farmers, when you go and sit down, they're telling you, go and get somebody to sign for you. Everybody had debt up to their neck already because Dominicans is ambitious people. Eh? What foolishness you using the farmers? Look, I understand they have a meeting at the Wesley Government School today for farmers to know how to draw down the money. What foolishness is that? I would advise the farmers to go and take the money and do not pay. Because the government has given Kempinski, or what the name of the people and them, 800 passports to sell, $250,000 for one, and the hotel is still theirs. Pardon? Is me that doesn't understand my filter? Oh my goodness.
Hello, talk to me. You know, somebody I was talking to a businessman, and you know, sometime recently he was suggesting maybe it's best that every Dominican benefit from the sale of passports. Maybe you should give a specific amount of money to every Dominican. Let the economy roll, he said. Hello. Hello. 4493095. Hello.
Hey, morning.
Morning to you, sir.
I heard some rumors about some knighthood being revoked. Is that true?
Well, I read that, yes.
Well, if that is so, and the other part of that rumor was there was some money spent to get this knighthood done.
Well, I don't know that part of it, no.
Well, then, if monies was spent, just if monies was spent, and maybe you should investigate that, then we need to know whose money that was spent and who can pay for that. Now, the other thing is, I heard Francine Barron actually speaking on a program on the other radio the other day talking about the CIP program. The use of the CIP program mainly is to bring back agriculture and to bring back tourism. I never knew that tourism need bringing back, because the way they spoke about tourism is like tourism is up to date and everything is working out. Remember that they actually abandoned agriculture to go into tourism. So now they're saying that agriculture is not working, tourism is not working. The option is to sell passports to actually bring back these industries. My question becomes, how many passports that need to be sold to bring back agriculture by itself? Anyway, it's like selling Dominica to bring back a certain liquor sector in Dominica. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just total madness by this government, and these people in Dominica need to recognize that and deal with this government accordingly by any means necessary. Anyway, thanks, man.
Back to school time is here and you don't have to break the bank to get all that the kids need. Shop at Save-A-Lot HBC, offering the best quality at the best prices, giving you great value for every dollar spent. Go back to school the Save-A-Lot way with all the great gear you need. Save-A-Lot, where back to school savings is made easy every day.
One Step In Eating House, a blend of Dominica, Jamaica, and Guyana, is newly opened. On the menu, roti, Ziggy Marley wings, festivals, escovitch fish, oxtail, and curry goats, bachelor packages, soup days, and surprises. One Step In Eating House is open from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily, located on 27 Great George Street in Roseau. Call for order or delivery 276-8081 or 449-8081. One Step In Eating House, a blend of Dominica, Jamaica, and Guyana.
This is it, the 2016 Madam Wop Duet Canada Cultural Show. Madam of Madams is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue, Markham Road and 401 in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's culture will be on display as we celebrate the Madam Wop Duet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madam Wop Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, will be a fierce contest as past winners and runners-up bring their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. There can only be one Madam of Madams. This year's theme is Viva CC Calderon, honoring one of Dominica's cultural advocates, Mabel Alice CC Calderon. Tickets are only $50 for dinner, show, and dancing. October 1st, 2016 Madam Wop Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
I wake up in the morning.
From the Milky Way, a timeless treasure has found its way on every breakfast staple in Dominica. A delightful promise is being kept. And now, everybody is drinking Promex. Promex full cream instant milk. Morning by morning, give your family a refreshing start to a productive day. Promex milk. It's pleasingly, teasingly, surprisingly delicious. Blends well with your choice teas, cereals, coffee, or all your family-friendly recipes. Promex. Good nutrition all day long. Promex milk. Every mother's favorite milk. Taste the moments that take your breath away. Promex, available from AC Shillingford and retailers island-wide. AC Shillingford, where you spend less and get more.
KC Fashions and Enterprise, located on 82A Kennedy Avenue, Roseau, Dominica, opposite the Financial Center, affording great brands like Lacoste, Adidas, Coach, Vans, and Levi's, with other attractive, seductive items from Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. Call them at 265-1921 or email them at kncfashions@gmail.com. KC Fashions and Enterprise. Other great brands include Tom's, New Balance, Saucony, Polo, Reebok. Come on down and see what's in store. Prices lower than anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. Opening hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays.
It's hurricane season. Now is the time to get prepared. Ensure that your disaster-ready kit is up to date. Keep identification and money close. Educate your family on an evacuation plan. Prepare your family and ensure their safety. Remember, disasters don't know time, so be prepared.
This is it, the 2016 Madam Wop Duet Canada Cultural Show. Madam of Madams is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue, Markham Road and 401 in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's culture will be on display as we celebrate the Madame Wap Duet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madame Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madams, will be a fierce contest as past winners and runners-up bring their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. There can only be one Madame of Madams. This year's theme is Viva CC Calderon, honoring one of Dominica's cultural advocates, Mabel Alice CC Calderon. Tickets are only $50 for dinner, show, and dancing. October 1st, 2016 Madame Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madams, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
Searching through the murky waters for crystal clear views of an island's history, a history which is as boundless as the limitless blue skies which marks this island geographical location. Crystal Waters Blue Skies is the medium for dramatic expression. Get the vibes right on cue, Monday and Wednesday, 7:45 a.m. just before the hot seat.
It's that time of year again. September is right around the corner and your children need to be ready for school. Are you worried about books, uniforms, and school fees? Then look no further because the NCCU is here to help with a special back-to-school loan. Borrow up to $3,000 at a low interest rate of only 8% and get an affordable monthly payment. Visit your NCCU branch today to talk to your loans officer about our back-to-school special. Let your children start off the new school year smart and ready to succeed.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, this is Gordon Henderson of the group Exile One. Exile One is heading to the USA. The trio, Vivian, Fitzroy, and Gordon, will be joined by old pals, Sty, Frankie, and new faces on Saturday, September 24 at the Dominica Cultural Awards Gala in Montclair, New Jersey. Get your tickets today. Email at nexus1@gmail.com. That's ADNEXUS1@gmail.com. Exile One.
All right, we're back here to talk. Morning, Matt. I'm at work. I'm unable to call. There are a series of burglaries taking place in the north of the island, and nothing has been said by the police. The thieves entered in about 10 houses. Going back to that. 10 houses in the Benz area in about 3 days. A sergeant of police house was also broken into, and you're hearing nothing from the police. People are being terrorized and their homes, you are hearing nothing from the police. Matt, what is wrong with this country? So, big complaint there from the north. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Matt, this Zika thing that we're hearing about there from Canada, and they put in an advisory on their people coming to Dominica. I find that a little strange, because the people have been asking questions in Dominica about Zika. I hit Calais asking about the statistics on Zika. We're not hearing anything. And Canada seems to know more than we know because they put in an advisory for Canadians not coming to Dominica. Now, since that advisory came out from Canada, now I'm hearing about spraying for Zika. And for the past time, we have not been hearing anything about spraying for Zika, and it's like we haven't got Zika at all. So I want to know what is really going on. Canada have to put out an advisory for the authorities to start to fog for Zika. I mean, something is very wrong. These things are unacceptable in our country right now.
It appears, and I made a comment to Carlisle this week, that enough is not being said, or all is not being said about Zika. I'm speaking to a lady who, of course, ended up in a Martinique, almost half paralyzed as a result of Zika. So are we being told all that we need to know about Zika? I'll be talking to the lady anytime, maybe tomorrow or early next week. Yeah, but it's serious.
Besides what is being said, enough is not being done, because everywhere else you're watching on television the amount of fogging that's going on for Zika. Before the Rio Games, you saw what was happening in Rio. You hear what's happening in Miami, in other islands. In Dominica, we're not seeing that happening. There was this big cleanup campaign to take out all white goods from every nook and cranny of Dominica. Okay, we got that out of all the little cool, but it is still, all these things are still somewhere in our in the atmosphere. Did they get rid of it in a sense that okay, it is just not on the surface of the earth, it is somewhere. So we have Zika, and we're not hearing anything about Zika in Dominica. And as the Canadian authorities put out their advisory, we're hearing they go in and spray north, south, east, and west for Zika. This is unacceptable, Matt. And the lady talking about the crime that's going on.
I'm hearing from somebody from one of the companies fogging there, and they're saying we have been fogging for Zika for a long time, probably not enough. But we are fogging.
But how they fogging and people not seeing? I mean, I live in Dominica, and I go to different parts of Dominica. You hear people saying that they are not fogging for Zika. So the person that's telling you that doesn't make sense. So what they spraying when people sleeping? I don't know what happening. Something is wrong with this place, Matt. And we cannot wait until people outside, authorities outside, say something for us to react. We need to take care of our own problems, and then Zika is a problem. We need to deal with Zika.
But you're asking a very important question. Why would the Canadian authorities, put up a travel advisory to, for Dominica?
Zika. And we don't know what happening in Dominica about Zika, because I heard Carla asking how many times about statistics for Zika. We're not there if they have something to hide, but they're hiding something that the Canadians know. That doesn't make sense. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Yes, the Canadians have actually put out a travel advisory, for Canadians traveling to Dominica. Hello.
Hello, Matt.
Yes.
Morning.
Morning to you.
How are you?
Good.
Listen, I call in on behalf. Why is Dr. Paul?
He's home, resting. I think he's retired.
I know he retired. That man do so much for Dominica, Matt. And that man don't exist in no more. Nobody don't call in his name. Nobody don't even know is he alive. A man that do so much, give his life in Dominica. Nobody. You don't hear him nothing. It coming just like you, Matt. If you fall sick there now, everybody, Matt, and let you fall. Nobody don't know if you live in. Matt, people, Dominica, people bad we, Matt. I from Dominica, they are too wicked. That I call you to tell you, that man supposed to be recognized. He do too much for Dominica, Matt.
Well, I'm hoping that he...
I hope so, and let them go and see him. That ungrateful. It will be just like you. Everybody love Matt. Let you fall sick one place. You don't go and see nobody. Shut up, Nick.
You're basically saying, give Dr. Paul his flowers and everybody who deserves it, their flowers while they are alive. I just want to read that travel advisory there quickly. Canadian travelers are demanding more diversity and greater options, and Caribbean destinations must offer a device. No, that's not the one I want to read. We'll come back to you. 449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097. We're coming back after this.
I wake up in the morning. From the Milky Way, a timeless treasure has found its way on every breakfast staple in Dominica. A delightful promise is being kept. And now, everybody is drinking Promex. Promex full cream instant milk. Morning by morning, give your family a refreshing start to a productive day. Promex milk. It's pleasingly, teasingly, surprisingly delicious. Blends well with your choice teas, cereals, coffee, or all your family-friendly recipes. Promex. Good nutrition all day long. Promex milk. Every mother's favorite milk. Taste the moments that take your breath away. Promex. Available from AC Shillingford and retailers island-wide. AC Shillingford, where you spend less and get more.
Okay, let's take a phone call. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Matt.
To you.
Matt, while we on Zika,
yes,
the Roseau area, Matt, the gutters and them in Roseau, they need to be power washed. Matt, when you wash the gutters and them in Roseau, it is upsetting. And another thing that is on my mind, Matt, Roseau becomes a market. We no longer have a market in Roseau. Like the whole of Roseau is a market. The mayor needs to take a stand to fix that business, because with the vendors in the market, we suffer in. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Okay, I was talking about the travel advisory here. Let's see if we can do that. The Canadian government has warned its citizens to exercise a high degree of caution when traveling to Dominica because of the presence of the Zika virus on the island. The travel advisory was also issued to 8 other CARICOM countries because of the virus. Pregnant women or those planning to become pregnant were told they should avoid traveling to Dominica. If travel cannot be avoided or postponed, strict mosquito bite prevention measures should be followed due to the association between Zika virus and the increased risk of serious health effects on their developing fetus. So you heard that. Travel advisory coming from the Canadian authorities, really asking people not to travel if you don't have to Dominica. Hello.
Morning, Matt.
To you, sir.
Matt, I've been doing a study of the corruption in this country. Corrupt officials here, there, and everywhere. And suddenly I realize we have another serious problem that we haven't looked at. Matt, our prison is too small. Have a nice day.
Only what is too small?
Our prison is too small. All right.
Your prison is too small. All right, 449, because you have serious concerns about. Hello, talk to me. Corruption. Yes?
Very good program. I just want to give support to the caller who called about the money they're making available to farmers. The loans. Some years ago, we had the Agriculture Investment Unit headed by Dr. John Toussaint. And I think about maybe $3 million was made available there for farmers to access to invest in farming. And Matt, do you know, because of the lack of monitoring and everything else, maybe all the loans about 95% delinquent and they would not invest properly. And I heard the column made a very important point. You need to utilize an organization that can give the farmers the type of technical support and also monitoring that is required to ensure that they spend the money properly. And if they had used DAPEX or any other institution that would ensure the farmers do that. But it was strictly along political lines, and farmers never paid back. Where some farmers got up to about $70,000 to $90,000 to invest in their farms, and they never paid back. And that is some of the concerns I think that was raised by the previous caller. Matt, just a quick reminder to people of Salisbury, to 1990 Workers' Party will be having a meeting in Salisbury and Plattbarry from about 7 p.m. and we'll be discussing some of the burning national issues. So I just want people in Salisbury and environ to join us in Salisbury for that grand public meeting.
What was the latest on the water issue down in Monrachet there?
In Monrachet,
have you heard? Because the last I spoke to the Wasco manager, it seems that things were, there was some light in the tunnel.
The Wasco is doing their best on their end. As he said, that they need access to the water intake in the heights of Kulibistri. I know that the people probably Monrachet told me they're getting water a bit more often. They're sending the water truck to bring some water in a tank that they have up in Kulibistri, in Monrachet. So they are thankful. People Monrachet, they are thankful, but they want the government to address their end, and their end is to ensure that they have access to the water intake in Kulibistri, so it can enhance the West Coast water flow, and people can have water 24/7 at their homes.
All right, so thank you very much for that update there. 8:55.
Morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Matt, what did they say about Dr. Paul is very true. I've been asking many times to see if I can get his cell number to call for him and this kind of thing. Dr. Paul is a very good doctor, and I'm not hearing anybody talking about him. Anytime you see Matthew sick, nobody cares about him. Nobody knows that is your life, and that is true. What you said.
Well, I heard a mention of him when there was the official opening of the new hospital that is to be built very soon there. I think the Prime Minister mentioned a few doctors, and he did call the Dr. Paul, and that was about 2 weeks ago. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Dominica? It's your boy Akon. I'll be at that Creole Fest, man, October 30th. That's Sunday, October 30th. I'm about to actually drive through the water right now to be up there. I can't wait. All right, Creole Fest, baby, I'm on my way. Peace.
This is it, the 2016 Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show. Madam of Madams is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue, Markham Road and 401 in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's culture will be on display as we celebrate the Madam Wap Duet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, will be a fierce contest as past winners and runners-up bring their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. There can only be one Madam of Madams. This year's theme is Viva CC Calderon, honoring one of Dominica's cultural advocates, Mabel Alice CC Calderon. Tickets are only $50 for dinner, show, and dancing. October 1st, 2016 Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
We go to school on Monday, there's time for holidays. But in September, it's back to school again. New books and books to buy. Clothes, shoes, even linen. Mama katape melted like katape lajan. Well, mama come to Big Edge and papa come to Big Edge. Your children need the Big Edge to go to school in style. Yes, all loans granted from July 1st to September 9th. Kote Big Edge. Katape or discount. Discount class loan? Yes, my dear. Only 2% interest monthly. Plus, Shaq Moon kita pay your loan go to Big Edge. Your name goes into the barrel for the big draw. First prize $1,500 and a $500 grocery hamper. Second prize $1,000 and a $300 grocery hamper. Third prize $500 plus a $100 grocery hamper. Can you imagine who tape loan and you still getting a chance to win a big prize? So, will you join me in the back to school match? We are marching to Big Edge. Wonderful, wonderful Big Edge. Big Edge, financing your most cherished moments.
I wake up in the morning.
From the Milky Way, a timeless treasure has found its way on every breakfast staple in Dominica. A delightful promise is being kept. And now, everybody is drinking Promex. Promex full cream instant milk. Morning by morning, give your family a refreshing start to a productive day. Promex milk. It's pleasingly, teasingly, surprisingly delicious. Blends well with your choice teas, cereals, coffee, or all your family-friendly recipes. Promex. Good nutrition all day long. Promex milk. Every mother's favorite milk.
All right, let's take our final call and then we move to Fine Foods. Hello.
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Matt, do you know that Mr. Badwell lied to us?
What's Mr. Bad?
Mr. Badwell said that we would have to go to the airport. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. Taxis with a H or buses with a H can go and drop off people. Isn't that what he said?
I don't know if he said that.
He didn't say we could drop off people. Right now, if you have a H, any vehicle that has an H will not be allowed inside the airport unless if they pay $20. Matt, I had to drop my.
So you're actually buying a permit when you go there?
Yeah, but Matt, I had to drop my nephews. What morning it was, and that very same morning their flight canceled. I paid $20 that morning. Next morning when I went, I have to pay another $20 because they put the flight for another day. Is that fair? I mean, come on. You know what's going on in this country now? That's not fair. What they're doing in the airport is just not fair. It's just not fair at all when it comes to bus drivers. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much. Yes, $20. I was told about that. $20 if you don't have a permit. But I imagine once they notice the H here, they assume that you're going to do some business in the airport. Hello, talk to me here.
Hello, Matt.
Yes, quickly.
You know that every country in the world and the government supposed to provide public transportation to and through port of entry. Now we have a problem with
public transportation.
Every other places in the Caribbean has public transportation. That means that not everybody that could afford a certain amount of money to go to the airport, they're required to go overseas. No, there should be some consideration. No, the way that thing is going, Matt, it looks like it's irreversible. I mean, you could drive from New York and you just take a thing and go to the airport, go to these places where they haven't dealing with terrorism. But in Dominica, it becomes hard for this little taxi man to make some money, man. It's unfair. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Yes, hello.
Good morning, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering why we didn't follow suit like the St. Thomas Airport. Any vehicle entering the St. Thomas Airport, you stop at the electronic bar, you pull your ticket, it opens for you, and you enter the compound of the airport. If you pass a certain time when you exiting, you pay. But if you don't pass a certain time, like 10 minutes or so, you have to pay if you stay more than...
That's for private vehicles, but what about hired vehicles?
Every single vehicle, well, the hired vehicles have their own area.
Okay.
And I mean, because that seems to be causing a little controversy, that what about if I bring my family, drop off to the airport? Just drop off and leave them and go. This thing is a little unsettling to the public.
Well, I imagine we'll have to go back to the drawing board on this one, and maybe the taxi drivers should get together and speak directly to the management of the airport. We're coming back after this.
This year is a very special year for KFC. This year we celebrate 10 years of serving the people of Dominica. 10 years of community service. 10 years of family and fun. 10 years of unmatched customer service and unforgettable memories. And of course, 10 years of serving you great food. We want you, our valued customers, to know that we appreciate your continued patronage and loyalty. We look forward to serving you for another 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from the management and staff of KFC Dominica.
I work hard for my money, so it means a lot. I gotta buy things and don't wanna spend a lot. My dollar goes far to save a lot. My dollar goes far to save a lot. Where shopping makes a better deal. Where prices set your dollar bill. I work hard for my money, so it means a lot. I gotta buy things and don't wanna spend a lot. My dollar goes far to save a lot. My dollar goes far to save a lot.
Saturday, September 3, inviting Posse to Paybush to Tebow, the entire North. It's a free back to school, only Goldie Jam at the Seabreeze Bar and Solda Anslime with the top guys in the business, Mr. Mix, Dr. Miguel Labadie, and Matt in the morning. White Oak and Black Label Rum Special, Kubuli free for $10. No wallflowers, hold your partner and dance. Saturday, 3rd September, Seabreeze Bar, back to school, only Goldie with Mr. Mix, Matt, and the Doctor. Sponsored by Fine Foods Inc., Kubuli, and Digicel.
Pizza Hut has the best delivery. Pizza Hut has the best delivery. Call to place your order. Anything we make. Pizza Hut delivery. When you need a break. Delivery. If you're stuck at work, you don't want to leave home. Pizza Hut delivery takes 30 minutes alone. Delivery. You can get your pizza. Pick it up in 10. Try the wedges, wings, or the pasta for family or friends. It's absolutely delicious. Make the call today. Call 617-7777 and let us make your day. Delivery. Don't forget to like us on Facebook or hit us up on WhatsApp 276-0322 or give us a call to place your order 617-7777. Pizza Hut Delivery. Making it great. Delivery.
Back to school time is here and you don't have to break the bank to get all that the kids need. Shop at Save-A-Lot HBC, offering the best quality at the best prices, giving you great value for every dollar spent. Go back to school the Save-A-Lot way with all the great gear you need. Save-A-Lot, where back to school savings is made easy every day.
This year is a very special year for KFC. This year we celebrate 10 years of serving the people of Dominica. 10 years of community service. 10 years of family and fun. 10 years of unmatched customer service and unforgettable memories. And of course, 10 years of serving you great food. We want you, our valued customers, to know that we appreciate your continued patronage and loyalty. We look forward to serving you for another 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from the management and staff of KFC Dominica.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good, so nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
All right, let's say good morning to our good friend Lennon in the house. Good.
Yeah, you're right there, right on the money. You're two. I say good morning to you, Matt. Good morning to our many listeners. But just while you're on that airport thing, man, I really wanted to call in, if I could.
What would you have said if you called in?
Matt, honestly, man, I had a disturbing experience at the airport. Man, I left my vehicle at the airport overnight. Now there's a rate board in the parking lot and at the entrance of the airport, Matt, and they don't charge those rates at all. I mean, the rate board says you get charged about $15 for 24 hours. Man, I got charged $27 for less than 24 hours.
So something is not coordinated right.
Not right that parking lot area. That's what as you enter the airport, the guys in this little booth. Maybe some other caller might have a similar experience, but Matt, I stayed at the airport twice and I got charged 2 different rates on 2 different days by 2 different individuals. Matt, I really don't know what's going on. There's a rate board on the outside and there's a rate board in the parking lot. So no one follows the rate board. They charge you what they want.
Well, as Peter was indicating earlier, maybe there should be some electronic.
Yeah, it should be electronic, man. Because
so when you pick up the ticket, when you enter, when you come back out, it will show something differently.
Exactly. I don't get it. Maybe one of our callers might have had a similar experience, but it was very disturbing for me that you get charged 2 different rates, 2 different days, 2 different individuals for the same time. But anyway.
All right. Unless you expressed yourself.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's listening.
I sure someone
and paying more attention now that that this was on the hot seat.
Yeah,
we'll be watching very closely.
We need to monitor that one, man.
Thank you very much, Len. Thank you very much.
So, man, this morning we on a Thursday we do our restaurant stop. So this morning we were doing a draw for one Lenovo 10-inch 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi tablet in a lovely midnight blue color. So someone this morning is going to win themselves a 10.
You can tell this guy knows his color. He's in a midnight blue.
Midnight blue, man. Oh. So I saw it this morning, man. Wish I could win it, but unfortunately I can't enter. Midnight blue, 16 gigabyte, 10.1 inch.
Midnight blue, anything close to what you're wearing?
No, man. It's closer to what...
Oh, my friend there. Okay. So he's wearing class colors.
Yeah,
okay.
Class colors. A class guy, man. So we're doing that this morning. We should be going across the KFC, which getting them a call in a while. We also let our listeners know this morning that our 10th anniversary celebration continues. We know we celebrated it in August, but we're carrying across to September. We still have some more stuff to give away. We still have the grand prize. of a 50-inch smart TV, Samsung Smart TV to give away. We also have one more tablet. A smartphone complements Digicel. We also have a KitchenAid mixer to give away, plus a PlayStation 4 gaming console. So lots more to be won. Spend $25 or more at KFC and write your name, address, and telephone number. We'll give you a lot more information on all of this after this quick break when we come back.
This year is a very special year for KFC. This year we celebrate 10 years of serving the people of Dominica. 10 years of community service. 10 years of family and fun. 10 years of unmatched customer service and unforgettable memories. And of course, 10 years of serving you great food. We want you, our valued customers, to know that we appreciate your continued patronage and loyalty. We look forward to serving you for another 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you from the management and staff of KFC Dominica.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good, so nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
We've got unbelievable savings every day. Save a lot, save a lot. Saving you money is what we do and what we say. Save a lot, save a lot. Quality products, save a lot. Brands for your home and your kitchen. Make us part of your plan for shopping. Save a lot, save a lot,
As nice as it is to save a lot, it's even nicer to save on quality products, fresh meats, and vegetables too. That's why we're happy to have the lowest price items every day, so you save up to 40% on everyday items. Save a lot, making savings easy every day.
save a lot.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good, so nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
This year is a very special year for KFC. This